Hello friends, welcome to Book Review with AJ. This is part 2 of the 7-part series on the book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Habit 2 is Begin with the End in Mind, also known as the principle of personal leadership. Dr. Stephen R. Covey says that all things are created twice. First is the mental creation. Second is the physical creation. Take for example, you and me being able to interact on this digital platform YouTube, you sitting at the comfort of your home or in your offices, being able to watch my video blog and also share your feedback directly to me. Well, YouTube was first mentally conceptualized by Steve Chen, Chad Hurley and Javed Karim, and only physically launched in the year 2005 on the 14th of February. Or take for example the work that you do and love so much. You mentally decided the industry that you want to be part of. Later went on and applied the relevant jobs as per your competencies, and then interviewed for the positions that really excited you, and finally got it realized, and today you are enjoying the work that you really wanted to do in the first place. Started with the mental creation and realizing it by the physical creation. Or take for example the recent trip that you completed to your favorite holiday destination, let's say Coorg, the portrait of which is prominently displayed in your drawing room, the stories of which you cannot stop yourself telling to each of your friend or guest who comes by at your house. Well, the first step was you creating a mental visualization of the place that you want to be, and only after some time you realized it in actuality by going there and relishing each of the moments. Beginning with the end in mind means to have the end so clearly that no matter what you do on a particular day, it does not violate the criteria that you have defined as supremely important, and each step that you take contributes in a meaningful way towards the vision that you have. My dear friends, in today's age, it is possible to be busy, very busy, without being effective, because we may be shooting in the wrong direction all the while. That is why vision is important. Vision helps you stay aligned to the course, irrespective of the results that you get. Sometimes the immediate results may not be very satisfying, but the end results will be far more rewarding only if you had sustained your efforts a bit longer. The Carpenter rule says that measure twice and cut once, which basically means that the blueprint that you have curated for your individual success must be really what you actually wanted with all your heart, which is the first creation, which is the first step, that is the mental creation. Only after you have analyzed your blueprint in the minutest of the detail possible, you start putting in the bricks and the mortar. And the same holds true for any other profession as well. The business that you are part of, the sales job that you have, or if you are a parent, the parenting advice that you give. What kind of a role model you want to be? How can you look at habit number 2, which is begin with the end in mind, also known as principle of personal leadership, in terms of leadership and management? Leadership is the first creation. Management is the second creation. Leadership is not management, but leadership has to come first. Let me differentiate leadership and management in the words of Peter F. Drucker. Peter F. Drucker, who is also the founding father of management, and I'm sure everybody knows about it, says that management is doing the things right, whereas leadership is doing the right things. Management is the efficiency in climbing the ladder of success, whereas leadership is determining whether the ladder which you are climbing so fast is leaning against the right wall or not. Let me give another example through an hunter's analogy to help you understand better the difference between a leader and a manager. A hunter with his group of friends went to a jungle to hunt. While all his friends were busy laying traps, setting up the gears and making all the other arrangements, the hunter climbed on the tallest tree and yells, "Wrong jungle!" This is leadership, my dear friends. The ability to identify whether the direction that you are working in is the right one or not, and work on the immediate correction if you have faltered your way. To summarize, habit 2, which is to begin with the end in mind, or the principle of personal leadership, or having a very clearly defined vision where you want to be, simply means to stay persistent with the end goal that you have in mind, despite the adversity or challenges that you might face in between. Otherwise, no matter what level of individual brilliance you may have, or the amount of effort that your team puts in collectively, the end result will never be conducive. Do share this video to your friends, family, or whomever you feel can benefit by applying the habit of beginning with the end in mind, having a clear vision of personal leadership in his or her day-to-day lifestyle. Stay tuned for part 3 of this 7-part video series on the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Do subscribe if the content resonates with you and you feel that it has helped you in any way. See you then, until next time.